first phase, this first part. The life of human beings and the life of trees are linked. This will be also stressed by our next speaker. Simply said, we need trees in order not to die. And even if we can argue that the oxygen we breathe is more related to plankton in the oceans, we could also argue that we need trees to have a healthy lifestyle. And also, we have different life cycles. The life cycle of a tree is not the same as the life cycle of a human being. That's also going to be raised as a question. So we have to have an approach that would safeguard the value of the trees. For instance, when we think about some roadside trees were planted many hundreds of years ago, so we have to think in different temporalities. So we should take this into consideration, because we can't just saw away a tree and just replace it with another one. It takes its time. So the lifespan of a tree is not the same as that of a human, and the time span of such avenues is also not the same as that of a human. What we have still preserved remaining is the avenue with roadside trees without its environment that is made up of buildings, for instance. So also some avenues have been closed because of dangers pertaining to road safety. So the avenue still remains, but the activities of the humans change. Why? Because the path itself, this way, just remains. It's something that is very stable in our civilizations. Roads and paths just remain. And also these roads can be their reason can be circled back to the exploitation of the forest. And we also speak about biodiversity in long time terms. This is what Mrs. Westin and Lennartson will talk about in their presentation. When we talk about life, we talk also about health. And health, according to the WHO, is also pertaining to physical health, but also to mental well-being and social well-being. So you have this collective dimension that is encapsulating health. We will have someone joining us, Mr. Fulham joining us through a video, addressing this subject. What is important is that the management of trees has also to be adapted to aesthetic considerations. These avenues, as Mr. Fulham will show, those avenues have a very strong or exert a very strong attraction on us human beings. And you can find those different avenues in very different areas of Europe. So it's kind of a universal aesthetic way that people perceive ALLÉES. You can see that this applies also to Germany and to other countries. We'll also show how the policies that are enacted